evolution of Thomas the Tank Engine. Hey everyone, this is Fun Facts with Jasmine, and welcome to our YouTube channel, JYBros. And today we're going to be talking about the evolution of Thomas the Tank Engine. Hope you enjoyed this video. So many of you think that Thomas started as a television series. Well, it's not. He actually started as a book series. There are lots of books of Thomas, and there are some characters that we don't even know yet. And they don't look how they look now, but I still like them. Then, in 1984, they made a television series of Thomas by using models and using face masks and eye masks. And Thomas has 3 face masks that they didn't use for any episodes. I guess they threw them in the trash. And then, in 2000, they made the first movie of Thomas and Friends. It was called Thomas and the Magical Railroad, which is the first time Diesel 10 shows up and Splatter and Dodge. And that's when Lady shows up. And instead of using figurines, there were real humans. And the actor for Mr. Conductor was Alec Baldwin, which was also the voice of Boss Baby in 2017. Well, we're not talking about Boss Baby, we're talking about the evolution of Thomas the Tank Engine. So, in 2005, they made another face mask show of Thomas and Friends, and it had new female characters and new characters like Emily, Oliver, well, not the engine Oliver, the other Oliver instead of the engine Oliver, and also Florida and Rosie and much more. And in 2005, they made another movie called Calling All Engines, which is a movie where the Steamies and the Diesels were together. Yeah. And in 2008, they made Thomas and Friends, The Great Discovery. And in 2008, they managed to make animated faces on the engines. And instead of using figurines, they used animated humans and animated animals. And in 2009, they made the first animated series of Thomas the Tank Engine. And they also made Hero of the Rails, which is the first time Hero shows up. And in 2010, they made a movie called Misty Island Rescue, which is the first time when Crash and Bash and Ferdinand shows up. And in 2011, they made Day of the Diesels, which is when the Diesels go to the steamworks and they fool around and mess around like in a silly way. And in 2012, they made a movie called Blue Mountain Mystery, which is the first time Luke shows up. And in 2013, they made King of the Rails, which is the first time Steven shows up. And what the movie is about is that Steven gets stuck in a mine and he finds another treasure, which is pretty amazing. In 2015, they made Soder's Legend of the Lost Treasure. And that's the first time when Ryan shows up. Well, not the Ryan YouTuber, Ryan the Purple Tank Engine. And Thomas didn't like him a lot. But then Thomas started liking Ryan. And that's when an evil pirate shows up with a friendly boat. I forgot his name and I don't know what's his name. But I guess you guys know his name. In 2015, Thomas showed up in the Ant-Man movie, which kind of sounds really crazy. It sounds like Thomas is included as a character. Well, it's not. I'll explain to you. So, in the movie, Yellow Jacket goes to Ant-Man's daughter's room, and Ant-Man's daughter is right there. And then Ant-Man comes to save his daughter. And then Yellow Jacket and Ant-Man shrinked and went on Ant-Man's daughter's playset, where there was Thomas the Tank Engine carrying Annie and Clarabelle and Emily's coaches. And then Yellow Jacket threw Thomas onto the window. And then Yellow Jacket turned Thomas into a giant Thomas. And then Thomas crashed the police car. Pretty silly. And in 2015, they made Thomas and Friends, The Adventure Begins. And in the movie, when Thomas comes to Sodor for the first time, he is the color green. It sounds pretty weird. And then he came to the Steamworks for a new paintwork. And as we all know, he got the #1 blue tank engine. And after James's accident, James got to be painted into the #5 red engine. And now he only cares about his paintwork. He's a show-off. And they made a new animated series of Thomas and Friends in 2015, which looked a bit more better than the one in 2009. In 2018, they made a movie called Thomas and Friends Big World Adventure. And they made a series out of the movie. And it had silly thoughts, like popping out of a cake when someone misses you, and also becoming a silly clown engine, and I don't know what else. It's pretty silly. And in 2019, they made All Tracks Lead to Rome. And don't forget the Steam Team thingy. Oh, right! In 2019, they also made Steam Team to the Rescue. And in 2020, they made Minds of Mystery. And that's when Lorenzo shows up first. And Beppe. They're both legends. Don't forget the Royal Engine. And in 2020, they made Thomas and Friends, the Royal Engine. And finally, in 2021, they made Thomas and Friends All Engines Go, which is in a new 2D animation style. And it's also like in a funny, loony way. Not that loony. And there are new characters in it. Well, only one new character that I know, Sandy and Connor. Right. And also, Gordon and all the bigger engines sound like big grown-ups. And the little engines sound like little kids. Pretty funny. and it sounds like a kind of cute version of it. This is how Thomas started in 1945, and this is how Thomas is right now in 2021. We'll see if Thomas changes in the next coming years.
I'd love to see that.
Me too. Hope you like this video. We're gonna make more Thomas and Friends videos. And if you like Thomas and Friends are just like us, please press the subscribe button so that you don't miss out any of our videos. Bye! Bye! Have a good time!